Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video was filmed over the Easter weekend. During the course of the 4 days bank holiday, I filmed at several different locations: Ludham Bridge, St Benets, Ranworth, Barton Broad, Barton Turf, Coltishall, Upton and Hickling Broad. Dotted throughout this video are the news articles from the Broads for the last 7 days. The 29th of March to the 5th of April is the week I've covered. At Oulton Broad, there was a boat fire involving 3 boats. The inquest results for the man who was found along Candle Dyke have been released. The Maltsters pub in Ranworth reopens. There's a list of 7 pubs to visit on the Broads. The Water's Edge pub at Bramerton has new owners with big plans. This year's Horning Boat Show. This weekend the Broads are meant to be hotter than the Algarve, and How Hill celebrates its 40th anniversary of the school study centre. Here are the canoeists who I have filmed in other videos. I had a lovely chat with them. Wonderful to see you both again. And actually, while we were chatting, a waterfall was on the bank opposite. First time I've ever seen one. We weren't all sure at the time what it was, but one of them did suggest it might be a waterfall. And it appears you are quite correct. There's just been a few raindrops, so it looks like I've blurred out the gentleman's face, unfortunately. I hadn't. It's just a raindrop on the windscreen. An inquest has been opened into the death of David Cubberley, who was found along Candle Dyke in the Norfolk Broads. Coroner Yvonne Blake at County Hall in Norwich confirmed the medical cause of death was drowning, but a full inquest to determine the official cause of death will be later this year. I rarely mention that I have different videos in my YouTube memberships. In case you're not familiar with them, there are different tiers. Tier 1, this is for people who just want to donate to my channel every month, supporting me and everything that I do for the channel. Tier 2 is to watch different videos that only Tier 2 members get to watch. Still boats in the Norfolk Broads. As always, the link for my memberships is in the write-up that goes with this video. It was wonderful to see so many boats out over the bank holiday weekend. It makes it feel like summer. I know it's only just spring, but to see so many, it was wonderful. I thought Ludham Bridge was going to be the winner for how busy it was, but actually no. As you'll see in a little while, it was actually Barton Broad. The 18th century Maltsters pub has reopened under new management. The owner of the Granary opposite reached out to the brewery and took it on. Initially it was just open for drinks, but from the 6th of April they will be serving food. It's only my observation from sitting here watching what goes past, but it seems that this weekend has all the larger cruisers out. They do look very smart with their blacked out windows. The canoeists have been and had something to eat and drink and are off again. I look forward to seeing you both again next time you're here. And you can let me know if you ever did see those otters I told you about. Three boats were involved in a fire in Oulton Broad in Suffolk. Hemsby Inshore Lifeboat attended, as well as 3 fire engines, the police, the ambulance service and the Coast Guard. Further information about all the stories in the newspaper that I'm telling you about today can be found in the write-up that goes with this video. I'll post all the links you need there.
Give a quick blast ahead. Quick blast ahead.
That pool pontoon, that must get hit every single day. I know it's not funny, but it sits there out the way at the end of the mooring, but it always seems to get hit in one way or the other. If you watched my last video, you will know that I said I would be out for my son's birthday over the Easter weekend. Obviously, I didn't say where I was going, what day or what time, but went to the Rising Sun in Coltishall, and it was absolutely wonderful. So I just handed my phone to everybody around the table for them to film what they had to eat.
Are you filming?
Do you want me to get one? Do you want me to have some water?
It's vine tomatoes, actually.
What about dish?
We've all got food.
We have all got food. It's annoying.
Somehow I missed filming my with thanks to the Rising Sun for the most wonderful meals. We thoroughly enjoyed ourselves. A list of 7 pubs to visit on your trip to the Norfolk Broads. The Rising Sun in Coltishall, the Ferry Inn in Stokesby, Hickling Bridge Inn, Water's Edge in Bramerton, the Lion in Thurn, the Boat House in Ormsby, and the Rushcutters Arms in Norwich. That article was published just for Easter 2024, but with a little bit of research, they also published the exact same article in August 2023. So it's now Bank Holiday Monday, and I've got my friend Judith with me now. She's joined me for today. So coffee and cake and sandwiches. It is. And as we're just having a quick visit here to Upton, en route to the first coffee and cake of the day, I wonder where we're going. Did you guess correctly? We went to the Granary at Ranworth. Judith had a latte and carrot cake, and I had a latte and coffee and walnut cake. So now we decided we need to walk those calories off if we're going to have lunch later on. So we are now at the Barton Broad boardwalk, going down to the viewing centre. I don't know why it looks misty in here in the footage, but it's just how it turned out. So here we are, we've made it down to Barton Broad, and how lucky is this? The most amazing sight of sailing boats. Mostly hunter's yard, I think, but I'm no expert, but that's just what they appear to be to me. When I asked Judith, did she want to join me for today? She said yes, and then obviously you say, well, where are we going? And I was trying to say, well, I don't really know. I've got a rough idea, but I just make it up as I go along, which to anybody else would seem really weird. But through doing YouTube, I've learned just get in the car, drive, and see where you end up with just a rough plan, but be prepared to change it and swap it for something else at the last second. And it always seems to work for me. Just wing it. You never know what you might discover along the way. New team at the water's edge in Bramerton have big plans ahead. They plan to add 3 upstairs bedrooms for next year. I think this might be the canoe man doing one of his guided trips. If it is, in all my time of filming for YouTube, it's the first time I've actually seen him anywhere. Obviously you see them online advertised, but yeah, first time. Obviously, as it's Bank Holiday Monday, there are other people here at the viewing platform. This is the first time I've had to actually share a place I'm at with other people. It's not bad going though, is it? Get to April and you're actually at the same place as other people. Probably since the end of October, so 6 months going to places and I'm the only person there. It's been absolutely wonderful. The Horning Boat Show returns on the 4th of May for its 7th year. The show includes luxury cruises, sailing boats and other marina items. I believe this might be one of the boat trips from the Museum of the Broads at Stalham. I've not done that trip yet. I think I need to add it to my catalogue of boat trips. So expect that to be filmed later this year. I'm just setting up a time lapse for here, and that takes a little while to do. So, of course, we get onto the subject of lunch. Where are we going to go? So we went to Vera's coffee shop, which is in Meals Garden Centre in Wayford. We both had tuna mayonnaise sandwiches, which we'd devoured before I even took a photo of them. And then we both had dessert. I had the strawberry cheesecake. Hill Common in Hickling is the location of these most beautiful thatched boat sheds. There's actually 16 boat sheds, or houses, boat houses, whichever you'd like to call them, and punt sheds. Plus there's some ordinary outdoor moorings there as well, just like that one there. This is a very popular spot, as I'm sure you can imagine, for people taking photographs. Really, it's probably better to park in the public parking spaces along beside Whispering Reed's boatyard rather than drive along here. It's not far. Apparently, the weather in Norfolk this weekend is going to be hotter than the Algarve. The pleasure boat inn, walk past there and it takes you down to Hickling Broad, where there's a couple of benches you can sit and watch all the activity for however long you want to. I was lucky that there was windsurfing here, and a couple of boats went past, and someone's sailing as well in a boat that I've never seen before. It doesn't look a very comfortable boat, I have to say, but does look great fun. How Hill celebrates 40 years of Broad's education. Watching kingfishers, dissecting owl pellets, and hammering thatching reed into place are all part of the activities the school residential stays take part in. In a previous video, I told you how villages got the names that we all know today. So I thought, for the places I visited in today's video, this one, I'd tell you the names. So here we go. All the information I've got about the place names can be found online. So instead of complaining to me if you don't agree with something I'm telling you, first look online, okay? And all the links, as always, will be in the write-up. So check there first. I'll start with Ludham, as it's one place name that I've actually told you previously. And Ludham means Luda's village. Who Luda was, I've no idea. Ranworth. Apparently that means Randy's enclosure. Coltishall means a nook of land belonging to Cohede. Cohede. Upton. That means higher settlement, apparently. Barton is barley farm. Barton Turf. Oops. Turf was added because that refers to the peat diggings. Hickling. Heisel's people. Now, who Heisel was? I really don't know. I tried to find out what Pennygate meant. Gate means path, but I couldn't find out what penny meant. St Benets is St Benedict's at Home Abbey. Cowholm, Warning. That area is all called Home. Holm. Then the final village mentioned in today's video is Wayford. So before Wayford Bridge was built, there used to be a ford there. So you go the way of the ford. I hope you are enjoying today's video. If you are, then perhaps you could give it a like for me. You are free to share any of my videos to your social media platforms, as this helps my channel reach a greater audience. If you haven't already subscribed to me, but perhaps enjoy this type of content, then perhaps you would consider doing that as well. I sat on the bench just watching and waiting for boats to pass by at St Benets, but it was quite quiet really. So I decided to walk back to my car. It's rather cold and windy. And on one of the other benches were a couple of subscribers of mine. It was lovely to see you. Thanks for saying hello, and I hope you get out on your boat again soon. Just a couple of photos from today. I think I need to take Judith back to her family. We've just realised we've been out, or by the time we get back, we will have been out 7 hours filming today. We've had great fun. So sorry to her family. Thank you for watching. I hope you had a wonderful Easter. Take care of yourselves, and I'll be back again soon with a new video for you. Bye for now.